Over the weekend, I was talking with a friend and she asked a question I've been asked a lot in like little time space. And the question is simple. The question is, how does God react when I sin? She was of the opinion that, when she sins, she says she feels that God is far away, like God doesn't want to see her, at all, and she feels like so dirty and everything. And as much as I understand where the question is coming from, as much as I know that God does not love sin, of course that's why Jesus came, I also understand the balance, and the perfect way I love to answer this question is by a simple story. We all know that story. I believe that the story of the prodigal son answered this perfectly. I want to point out something, and that's Luke chapter 15. And it says, but while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion for him. He ran to his son, threw his arm around him, and kissed him. So while the son, he had lived his lavish life, he had spent everything, before he even had a chance to ask for forgiveness. Yes, the guy had planned a speech. Before he even had a chance to say anything at all, the father was waiting for him. The father ran towards him, kissed him like before. So what does this say about you? Next verse, then the son said, I've sinned against you in heaven. I'm not worthy to be called your son. What was the father's response? He didn't even answer him. He told the servants, bring the best robe, bring the ring, put sand on his finger, let's throw a party. Why am I saying this? I notice a lot of times when we fall into error, when we sin, the devil lies to us. He lies that God does not love you anymore. He lies that you can't return home. So you remain in that state. But on the contrary, God is waiting for you. He's waiting for you to return. Even before you say, I'm sorry, before you ask forgiveness, He's waiting to run towards you, to hug you, to put, and when you're going all your speech of, I'm sorry, I'm not worthy, He's throwing a party already. He's putting his ring back on your finger to let you know that I love you, you're still my child, my love is still available for you. I hope this helps somebody. When next you fall into sin, that's not the time to run away from God. It's time to run back to God, knowing that it's like, think of God as a loving father, that when we err, when we make mistakes, He's there to help us. He actually wants to help us back on track, not push us away. I hope this helps somebody. Cheers.